evening, good evening. This now another day inside the week. And today now the last day, of course, yes? No? You correct? Are correct? Anyway, today now Friday, the last working day inside the week. Okay? And today we come for discuss plenty things them where they affect, especially the woman and girl picking them inside we yard. Yesterday we been promised say we go look exclusively into some of the things them where don't they come up so far. Fortunately, this morning, Radio Democracy again, they host two people them on the show Good Morning Salon, when Nasu Fofana and Fatu Wuri. Well, this now a golden opportunity for we as well, for let we go able to get, waiting exactly, themselves as activists think about the whole thing where they go around inside we are about this issue about sexual, harassment, gender-based violence, the issue of rape, the issue of penetration, sexual penetration, the issue of plenty things them where they affect we young girl picking them and we woman them inside we yard. Well, today, not to me no more go talk, or not to the one them no more where we go play to una, we go bring come to una, but yourself your own voice go be very important inside this. As we dey ask, waiting na the solution where we as man, I want we the man them take the lead. But again, I don't want the woman they left behind because most of the time, when some of them things they ask okay happen, the woman them can decide for give them company them backlash. So we want to know what people them inside we had think say we for do, for let we reduce the issue of this sexual and gender-based violence thing inside we had. Where every day it don't become this kind of thing now inside people them. The issue of this, state of emergency against them things there so then now we had. But in as much as that day, we still see say the issue of rape they go on. Few days ago, we read the FSU Family Support Unit to talk about the number that now yesterday when we come to you right, the number of rape cases them where they inside we had as at 2020. This not funny anymore, But what we they ask now, the law against them things they are so they pick and choose. If they look either in face for draw or either in face not for draw, your voice very important inside this. But please make sure say when you the call, you bring come your own solution. What do you think say we for do as a nation for let we reduce the issue there so inside we had. First, before we go into all of them kind of thing there so, let's take this break at the camera just now. Then say half education is dangerous. So, for just start with we and left we half per we project, nothing we self no good. One way how you go continue for support we for let we grow to we highest peak, now for support we in all angle. Well, we don't create another channel where we call Sexy New Looks. This one we dey do here for woman. We dey show you how to make different African and European plates them as well as different other things them. Well, if you really sure say you na one fan of we yard, do ya? I want you go now inside your YouTube app and then you search for Sexy New Looks. Tap there and then it will take you to the page. When you reach the page, you press the red subscribe button. When you press them, you come over to the bell and press the one with all. As you do that, it done. That don't really show say you the support we had for let we grow to the highest peak. Thank you for what you don't help we for make we channel them grow.
Don't stop.
The program you dey listen to, now we had, okay? And this now your favorite channel as always. Please, as you come tell we say you watch we from that you will watch we on YouTube and self na Facebook. But you get the opportunity again for let you call. But I will tell you when the line will open or when you go begin for make you call for let we all discuss this issue where very, very, very big right now inside we are. So please make sure say you make your contribution, and you just limit the discussion to waiting exactly with the discuss inside the program today. Okay. So now let me look at this thing. As all time, we can bring to you this lady. We can tell you about how this thing don't stink inside we are. Let's start from there before we go down to other things. Them, yeah.
So I've been asleep and I log into Facebook. The thing I see, it fool me much. I see Maurice Wonderboy, they post something on Facebook who are interested in bad. What he post on Facebook touch me. And I just want for tell and thank you, because I know how I feel. Me a victim. I see some of the comments there when they under that particular post day. I don't go through that day. I know. So like if in the post, actually waiting in the post, but I don't know anything but waiting in the post, but I don't even get any clue, but I don't do any investigation. I don't know if not true or not. But just because it a post but sexual harassment, I want give and bravo just because it a post but sexual harassment. So like few years back, I go for a particular competition. It gets this big guy, way reckless and useless, way call himself public figure, way been there bear me. I know I been there bear me like tailor, like sticking plaster. And not tap the second competition again, I go for her. It gets all that big weight fall self way be there bear me. Okay, this thing don't happen at salon, it don't happen at salon over and over again. But who girl picking and don't go through this, some of we take an upon we self, we rixa and go with the complaint na a particular media page, we PV them, and of course we write article, but then nobody not actually give them attention. Nobody not give them attention. Yes. So I dey see boku they comment on that boy post but sexual harassment. Some of who they post anything and they una push share because it dey stink na salon now. It dey stink and people know they take action. Una go organize competition there. Una say una they empower youths. Then go for audition. Una turn against them. Una do it. Una feel for do. Una go they give them call. If you not sleep with them. If you not sleep with them, you know they qualify for that particular competition. It don't tell where they happen at salon. Why? But it happen at school. It happen at colleges. Even working place. Girl picking in a suffer. Girl picking in a suffer. Sexual harassment. If I done. And you get the one where all 10 and then media so-called activists there. They cloud chase. They say they're not activists them. You go post anything there to them. Want attention and not go give them. Yes. You get the one where they afraid for talk. Because they no say where they talk, it come out bad pan them. Where they talk, you not get nobody where they battle them. And we where they risk them, they talk. Want attention and they give them. Now we know the pain they all they feel. We get talent. We want for bless the world with them. We want for show what we get. But we go panel competition and they ever get the one we deserve them. Be you music, film, vocal, blah blah blah. Whatever audition I call them. They say they empower youths. When you go there, you will deserve them. They not go ever give you. Yes, I will tell few organization and thank you. We always they stand for the truth. Girl picky with the suffer bone at this salon here. Pass them, you laid up with judges there. Before you able for make them na competition. Now so the dunya in on day now. That one way they see all 10 in that television and they make judges them panel competition there. So useless and reckless guy there and not ever see them kind it. Now I make the other one me I can catch him. I either said they don't suck. I know himself as I send this video. I wish you go watch him. They don't suck outside there. I either send a represent and them one puts down head. He reckless past anybody. People they look up to him. People they look up to him. Yes, he call himself public figure my foot, reckless one at that. Una blow. This one I do so this sentence which it don't begin to come up on a bad. And una attitude they must show. They must expose una. Una gote, they must expose una.
Well, now that too, I go continue for bringing this thing to you. Well, today I go really want to see how best, people them when they view this channel, how best people them inside we yard, take the seriousness or they treat this particular issue with seriousness. Remember, today you no get girl picking, but you go get them tomorrow. Okay, you no get them at all, but you get sister, right? Okay, you no get. All right, you get girlfriend and tea. Somebody go sees advantage by them. All right, let's say you no get. But how about you fan bullying picking? Every girl picking, every woman, very much important. We for treat them all equally. Few years ago, the time where I been they work with BBC Media Action, this issue of rape come up now Pujan, yeah, where they gang rape this woman, 8 man them, then gang rape am. After that day, then kill and put Sansana in mort. That case they usa end, usa not end, we not ever know. Things them really they come up. This case will be happen again with this empowerment chief where they say he raped this 16 years of age picking. Also in your case pass. We not hearing anything again. For say the law inside we had in the pig face, or for say na politician them no more where they against the government na any law they for. Alright, let's forget about that one day. How about the issue of the small baby them? As young as 3 months, 7 months, 8 months. You see 30 years, 50 something, 70 something, almost years of age, they rape them. How you call that? Now in human habitat, they are witch. But anyway, let we see, because most of the time, especially this lady, when this lady been come up with this issue, we see 2 young men them we make her sick. Then call themselves Aki and Popo, where say the issue where the lady they also they come up with, the one way Morris raised, not just because they want for get at the guy. How then they be and Jimmy B? How them people also they lie upon them, Papa and Jimmy B, because sometimes Morris be not and Jimmy B. Now that make when Jimmy B no wants Morris, now make Morris decide for can tarnish Jimmy B in character. When we as people them now we yard go stop for the hit back at people them where they come up with their story them of the kind of pain where they don't go through. Well, on 98.1 this morning, Nasu Fofana, when one of the woman them where we don't get experience of rape, where we don't get experience of how them things they all talek. And don't sit down as gender officer na desk for na the office of the president. It be decide for talk to people this morning. So I get interest on that, and I feel say you self go get interest on that. So what I go do now, let's just listen to them very quickly and hear waiting in the talk how society they fight back at victim them of the SGB video. I come back just now.
And then can deal with, because society they make them feel like for say then na bad commodity already. I mean, I use the word commodity really deliberately. Like for say this woman not good again. So because of that, you they deal with your own pain, but then society they put extra pain. So then they re-traumatize you. You understand? You had the poil for yourself for what you don't go through. Then they fray back, waiting people and go say. And that one it no matter how well you train. Because when they suffer you pain, now you really they suffer. And when other people they say waiting, then think rather than waiting, rather than try for at least support your way pattern AI, then in a double pain.
So
yeah.
So inside all this way, we begin to talk about the issue we get for do it, the way how society they judge people and way can like speak out at times, because now after you case we begin notice say people and begin come out and really they get the courage for speak out for say they don't be victims of sexual violence or rape. How you do able for cope now then kind of situation the way person defend himself, you don't come out and speak, but you not get support from the society like how you expect them.
Well, first of all, the support not because society not even understand the implications the problem the way woman and girl picking in the face where they can don't go through this. That now one. Because before somebody help you as society, they get for first of all, accept say waiting happen to you na bad thing. Two, for say you they suffer from that bad thing the way happen to you. Until they understand that they're not able to support you. So when you come out, you they see say even recently. So when me call me person somebody where I done they try just because of the way society they think, but maybe really want for understand first. Waiting do you been do what you do to me, okay? From the time where that thing they happen when I last see that person, I know one day see in my life. You understand? To date, okay? So I be one for try for know why he do it to do because na me young way than they will be one for deal with the issue where it happened to me. So where he balance, eventually after a year and we get communications to the effect, okay, I get for call him out and before I call him out, he be no say that they go get for happen at some point. When, but when I do that, okay, when I do that, so you don't go, you get you pain, you they go through some people of some of we they say, okay, let's go to the papi say we want for no because it's also important for understand why make man them they do waiting and they do so to woman them. We get forget all of them thing and they you understand because if we don't know them, then we're not going before deal or address with the issues. So maybe you really want to understand from outside aiming they come out where I've been they really under in guidance as a spiritual leader for doing it do to me.
All right.
So Khadija, waiting bad. Now when woman don't go through all of that or young person don't go through all of that, then it take that courage say, okay, make effort for myself. Then the society come out, it hits them back. Like for say, now you fault. Nothing about how we go to help you. There is no how. Now why? And the blame game continues. So that one day, if people are not strong, if me not being strong, then waiting baby and they say, now after I talk in 2019, people are being around, then maybe most people, if maybe take the hits and just go back with me profile, then maybe most people let me for still live because they say, hey madam, not so safe maybe for beer. But I do that one day, one for me, first of all, for my own mental health. Secondly, for proof to society say, not so you fault, and for give other woman encourage say, even when this happened to you, it's part of your story now, and you for own them, and you for able for dictate what you want for talk. If anybody disputes your story, you get the same platform where you get. Make a use them.
We will continue for talk. This now exactly waiting they happen. When people then don't go through, psychological stress, they don't get that kind of, pain inside them. Then this person don't do waiting and they don't want at all. It is suffer that pain day. When it take the zeal, it take the bold mind, it come out na the public, it decide for talk. Then the public, they get back at them and say, why you allow that to happen? Or then go begin ask, where the evidence will you get? Things say then they go do that kind of thing they turn away from make it set camera, set phone on a host then go do and to her. But at times they we really need for behave like human being. We really need for things say if this person don't go to this thing, it talk say this na my story, let we believe waiting he say. Yeah? For God's sake, some things that so evidence no good. Look the kind of country we offend we self. Where be for say things are not there for even for do if even they just do and by judges no. We're not there for prove and say yes na this person. It's very expensive for do that kind of test then day. But since they're not able to get that kind of thing in day, but the society still they go back at them people in day. They blame them back on top of them thing in day. Okay, let's ask you this question. You lay down and you host and net you dey sleep. Thief man come, he can't thief you, na your fault. You get you banda or you get you I roll them na you win down na you domot all things. Thief man come, he puella domot say he don't study you domot for 3-4 days. He dey put acid na the padlock. He dey put am na the side or outside the domot in lock. One rain they just can't pull the domot south for meet you inside. Na your fault. You for be don't put camera and say this na the evidence what I get. Now the same thing no we don't think they are. Let we begin think and put we self in a situation in day. Yeah? But we demand them, they make us sick more. Especially them two guys they are so. We come out publicly with video. The cause Morris say he raised this kind of issue now which odds because Morris na gay. So he wants Jimmy B. Jimmy B no one time. So now that make. For say this lady we are always the play. The talk we he talk. Now lie he dey lie pa Jimmy B or other they talk about. I dey wonder if your sister they in that position, they what you go do? I don't know. So then they talk about cost, but that video when me watch so, yeah, the kind word them with them two guys they also use, they call themselves Aken Popo. The kind words the way they use, I not been feel say any decent somebody go use them kind word they. Because me, Aliu, I not dey encourage anybody na me platform for talk their word they before you talk about me, talk some of their words today. A very painful. I really dey wonder whose kind people them where they live inside we yard or where they call themselves say them belongs to we yard. Let not too much waste time on this. Let us go to another issue now and let's see this other person way fine. Let be into you this person where now one of the people in this we come out with strength and talk say this thing they happen. And you, when they listen me or when they watch me, you need for no say we they go through stress. Let's watch this video and I come back just now.
How everybody they do. Like I know see the country very, very they in a state of doubt, in a state of it's true, it's not true, it's true. Like just imagine when someone everybody respected turned out to be somebody that's not exactly what we think he was. I'm sure everybody's like in a lot of doubt right now. Everybody's thinking, is it true? Everybody there in a mind, in a thought of, it's true. I don't want to forget sin. Maybe not lie. I know all the feelings that are like going, the thoughts going in our heads right now. But I just want to say this, my people. 5, 10 women. Different women, random women. They're not going to lie by the same person. There is no way with 10 women go lie by person. You know, we know ourselves now in country. We know. And we all know how we all man they actually afraid for even like come out for talk things they like dandy. So if people then get that mind for talk on something, why the doubts? Like why you really for things say they for lie? It hard for like go things say people them 10 women, 5 to 10 women, everybody they give your story. And I believe say if the government for investigates this issue, okay, and protect the victims. Because the only reason some man not they talk right now because they not get the protection when they need. We all know how sex issue now in country now huge things, and this is why women they suffer now in country. Because we teach her, they teach we some women don't even know it's not sexual harassment. Like we don't even know the details on all of it. Like we teachers, they're not to teach we on sexual harassment because most of them, the male teachers, are the ones that are actually doing it. And then let's go to the homes. We parents them actually afraid, the shame for talk about sex education. We not get up. Like the majority of we grow up in we country, Sierra Leone, no say sex education. I one part the topic there we parents they not they talk, but. Then they talk about us, so we don't even know and realize what in like we don't even know the definition of sexual harassment, of rape. Some of we don't even know. We don't know safe. Because we parents say the shame, we teach her the shame, and that's so the girls and that's so we the women they suffer. We suffer, we go through rape, we go through sexual harassment. We cannot speak out because of how we country day. We can't even tell our parents sometimes. Because our parent doesn't even talk about things like that. Wait until like that happen, they come back. Hey, this is not shameful talk. This is not shameful. Not talk. This is how we keep suffering. This is how girls, women keep depressing in our country. Now this they make we depress, stress. And you wonder why, when you compare the rate of women going to college and men, you see men are always on top. You wonder why? Now because of what we face. So it's hard for we to be successful. Most of the time we have to depend on men because of the pain that we are going through. Among other things in the country, we have poverty. We have all those sicknesses. Among all those other things, we still have to face the reality of we being under, we being vulnerable, we still face that. And you think, say, we for just like always they come up and talk about things like, oh, they raped me today. Because we don't have that privilege. We don't get that privilege in our country. We don't get them. We don't get them at all. And it is sad that 5-10 women they come, they talk about something, and we get una. So some man there, some woman there, say na lie they lie. Now the woman, the mommy, like seriously, you know, and I know that you have faced sexual harassment. We know most women in our country, we know say we don't face this kind of thing. We know that. They don't just say we don't know. We know. Then you get the bold mind when you come to you and say, that's what they do me. You say a lie? You say a lie? Like why? You know it's true. You know it's true. And you get the bold mind, they come up behind. If we not support ourselves, if you say man, they go support we. No, because they are the one that are depressing us. Now they put people at this situation. Then they put people at that kind of situation there. Now they put me so. The only reason why this talk go wild so safe now because now man now talk as if now be woman become forward. We all know what in there for don't do to that woman. The kind way everybody for don't say a lie. Because we not get privilege now in our own country. We not get harm. As we dey grow so, we family they don't take everybody they put up away. We now the everything now. Yes, we now for go lay down with man. We now for go do this. We now for go do dandy. Now dandy they don't put people. Dandy now in that situation the woman then now we country the face. So when woman get the bold mind and come out and say like this, please, if you not get something for talk, just shut up. Shut up! Rather than for say and lie. You depress the person more. You actually stress that person the more. So if you don't get something for talk, shut up! Because you know, and I know that this is happening in our country. It's happening.
All right, I think say this not just the reality. Things then they happen, but when the woman then want for talk, then we demand them. They say no to them. But I go still feel say, we demand them. We get conscience, yeah, and we dey on top of this game. We dey on top of this situation, and now this situation, this now would reach away. A before say we dey support the woman then now for take stands against certain things them where they happen. It's not an easy deal, not an easy thing, but let we see what we can do. Okay, let we see what the man them can say towards this. What the woman then think about this. How we for come together, for let we reduce this kind of act inside we are. Now the main focus of the program this night. Okay, the line door open now. WhatsApp call +232 794 21437. +232 7942147. You can call now and make your contribution inside this program. Okay, tell me what do you think about this particular act now we had and how we for tackle this. But in the meantime, now we last program we been get this young lady we tell we about her experience and how we mad about the issue of this particular sexual harassment.
I concern Sierra Leone, and I want to touch on this sexual harassment where they go on right now in our country. We don't too much, and people that don't come out, then they call one individual a name. They don't talk not to one person, not to two people. We all don't see over social media. But up till now, we don't see what the government do. The government say they come for candidates all about rape and sexual harassment and all that, but we don't see anything like that there happen. This particular person we call him name, up till now, we don't see them do anything against them. When a politician, when a Mohammed Kamayemba, we don't know whether that's true or not lie, just from one individual, they lock her up. When now other public figure, we not see them do anything to that. As a woman in a salon, women they need them freedom. Women they need for live like man. For a woman then they na office or na universities or anywhere then they harass them for sex. It's too bad. and in too much na Sierra Leone for now. We really pray say the government will look into this and then will try to stand up for the girls them and the women them when they go through this. It's so painful. All the messages the way we don't see on social media concerning this sexual harassment. I just pray and hope see then go do something about that this 2021 and it will be different. And please let the caretaker at the yard may it stop for go the launch now. Let it implement. Already it don't launch now. Let it can implement and for this 2021. Follow me no say it's serious elects alone. The division we don't bring may it unites way back. Thank you so much, my brother.
Okay, you know you're waiting this lady talk about, sexual, gender-based violence and their experience. People and don't they come up with their own experience on this program. But let me hear now from you. What do you think about all of this thing where they go on now we are, and what do you think say, we for do? Most of the time when it comes to politics, we see people then they come up with ideas, good ideas then, but now the woman them turn, we they speak out, waiting at the punishment where woman and they go through inside we yard. So you when you watch now, yeah, you waiting at your own corner right now, pick your phone and tell we now what do you think say for be done for let we reduce this kind of thing. The number now +232 7942 1437. +232 7942 1437. How seriously you take the issue of sexual and gender-based violence that we had? Rape, then they rape 3 months baby, 2 weeks baby, all of that, and this particular issue is very broad. But how best you feel say we for handle this kind of thing? Pick your phone now on WhatsApp and dial your number +232 7942 1437. The program now we had. So and as we wait for people and for tell we about waiting then think about this, this last lady they talk about, waiting the governments they do. Yeah, we get this big law inside we are right now, and we even get the issue of this state of emergency against all of them things they are so. But let me listen again on 98.1. This woman we then called Fatuwuri being come up with her own points when they made the interview this morning.
When we talk about this state of emergency and we refer back to and we say, in a way, in Majostoka, in local language, colloquially, say it is the way in which the highest officers, I see you, right? I believe you. And in my head, the follow-up to a state of emergency is anything we do, we're going to take it from a survivor-centered approach. That means say anybody we're saying a victim or identify as a survivor of any type of violence, we whole country will reconstruct itself for ensure say your safety, your safety and your protection is paramount to the entire process. But what end up for happening is that we just get a mushroom rise of different movements there. We say that they speak against violence. And I want to break, so that's one thing. So we know they take a survivor-centered approach. That means say we know they ensure from activism all the way to social services, all the way to the whether we believe pussy or not, the survivor, the victim, stay today. The one thing what the state of emergency for don't do, now for say we protect you, and we're not able to achieve that day. The second thing we would talk about is quite layered, right? In terms of believing, in terms of due process. So when we talk about sexual violence and domestic violence, we'll break down. Sexual violence can happen in domestic violence. You understand there? So that means that even married woman, engaged woman, possibly within a house, a man, you can be sexually violated, emotionally violated, physically violated, you can be harassed. A very important say, even what we do with activism, we break down the terminology, because then they give information and the arm we got picking there and we woman there for no. How for at least begin use the law to their advantage. Sexual harassment, not to salon no more. Any sign of the world is very difficult for proof. Now you word against me word. You look me some kind way. Right now, Khadija, imagine now you can't begin yarn me. Then I feel uncomfortable. Who do I go to for say Khadija yarn me? Past tense, I say play camera or man I see. You understand what I mean? It's very difficult for proof. And then it happened now every office. Me don't work in a salon for 23 years. I was a young 24-year-old girl all the way to 26, and I was sexually harassed in my office, and I did talk on today for the first time. And the person who do the harassing, if you listen, and anybody was supporting the listen, because all man would listen and know today, sit down inside different international organization office there, nobody believe me. I was young and I was harassed, and all man saying I'm me, not the problem. If we begin a culture in this country for say across any office, from government to business to anywhere, we have safeguarding features. So that means say if you boss do something to you, somebody in our office, the way you go anonymously go, you know what I mean? Put some things there in place so we can capture sexual harassment. Other countries, there are other examples than this. I don't like for make everything up. We can look to other places in the world. The international development organizations they in this country, we pay them boku. That is their job. No, really, they can't sit down with them fat salary. Me, I'm part of that, so I'm not going to start it, whatever. But you know, Fatu, why are victims not believed? Do you know why? We cannot talk about any kind of violence in a salon if we not talk about gender inequality. Then at the root cause, the violence now, the harassment, the physical violence, the sexual violence, the emotional violence, the mental violence, the domestic violence, all of that is an outcome, a symptom of the root cause, which is gender inequality.
But Fatu, in all of the issues that we talk about, not to today this conversation begins.
Yes.
Not to today owners, advocates, and then they go out at the streets of Freetown, wear different t-shirts, them we get writing where they show say we want these particular issues for stop in the country. But the big question now is the willingness day.
Khadija, I not say we exhausted. Activists retire, journalists, almost conferences when I don't go by this issue. All man can just gains. And the time when all man can gains, especially when a child, a baby, a young girl is raped. And that's all man, the motherly instinct, we run to protect. We don't run to protect when it's a 14-year-old. We don't run to protect when it was me, a 24-year-old. We don't run to protect when it's a 58-year-old. We choose and pick who that we really want to up for. That's the first problem, Nande. Secondly, we not able to tire. If we need to tell you, say the root cause of gender inequality, that means say woman then at this country, a girl picking at this country are second-class citizens. They're not looked at as equal. They don't get access to the same quality education. They don't get access to the same economic opportunities. They don't get access to the same political safety and access. They're not. We are inherently second-class citizens in this country. How we not go time? How do we, nobody not go the willingness we just get for fair. The same thing when you talk about racism and that kind. It's about power. The person where they in power when I man them, not just go give up them power. But we continue to push because what? More Sierra Leoneans have been educated. Sierra Leonean women have been educated. More Sierra Leonean women and girls are saying no. We're pushing down these institutions. We not get for tire. If we not address, and you're right, I must tell we don't talk about this topic here. But the Sierra Leone 4 years ago or 5 years ago that I lived in is not the Sierra Leone today. We didn't make progress.
All right. This in our Faturi, we were talking at 98.1 this morning. On the laws on how the society itself not they treat people well, how then they pick and choose who that for treat well, who that not for treat well, who that for fight for, who that not for fight for. When the issue of that Pujan come up with 8 man them, it just goes small. When the issue of Khadija, because some small picking come up, we see thousands of people but at one point in time when they go now na court for go begin really things them, the number don't reduce. Salon. We had people at times thinking, make like, this, September rain, it don't done. When something come up, they all the raise, and then they relax, as if not all them been they safe. Now the reason this way make politicians them inside we are, then they get them easy with we because they know say now for let something come up today. All man they la. Then one thing I can always tell the politician they always get sense for dealing with people them inside the yard. When they know say you want focus on this phone right now. You as all the people that want focus on this phone, they want know you buy this phone. Then they count something and that way they make then all attention go na that other side and then forget about this tier so they go with them easily. So now the things this way they happen inside we had, yeah. Now we all plenty people they talk about these people they don't come out against this person, these people they don't come out against this person. We not gonna ever see the ending of everything, never. We not going to ever see that day. But you go see other things go come up just now. We go just distract we. We go pull whip our focus. We go make we forget about what we they talk about and move on to other things then. I'm very much disappointed. I'm very much disappointed as a Sidoya so because I know say most people them not care about waiting now they think them with the Hamburg woman them. Women, they make up of 52% of the population inside Riyadh, yeah, but nobody not care about them. Nobody no one for know how they live, how they not live, how they go through them punishment, how they not go through them punishment. If Gigi's know, we been they talk about, caretaker, how caretaker this, how caretaker that, everybody gets interest. I even they see say certain people they come, can watch when they see say na woman business then they talk about, they don't go, they not get interest, not to politics, they not get interest, they don't go. But I feel more disappointed. But I still not say few people them they will really get the issue of woman them na their heart, and for God's sake, let we put this thing, yeah. The reason why this program name we yard now because you not go allow somebody for come inside your yard for can do something you not talking to. Okay, let now and down back. Inside your family day, you dey inside day. Yeah, somebody come on our street, he can tamper with you girl picking inside your house. Tell me what you go and do to them. You know they take a easy with them at all. You know they take a light with them. Anyway, if you watch this program, please hit for the like button and let your comment down. And yes, the line still open. The number na plus 232 79421437. Just know if we talk about passports, the line for don't tire for pick call. If we be they talk about corona inside we had for don't tire. If we be they talk about how the caretaker don't fail people them for don't tire. But now we they talk about woman them, it's like nobody no get woman them na their heart at all. It's a very disappointing thing. Yeah. Woman them now we mama we always think that International Women's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Happy this, but we not really the think of them as how we sing them. Why? They don't sing woman na we mama, woman na we sister, woman na we all on song that they don't come out, but how best we can treat them, how seriously we treat the issues them. This is very pathetic. It's very, very pathetic. For the people, and now I see the reason why rape, sexual harassment, they go up inside we yard. It's really serious inside we yard. Let me see who are there on the line. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Mr. Good evening, sir.
How the evening, man?
No bad. I did do everything.
Tell what, thank you. How you safe?
Praise God, Papa. They listen you now. No God bless you now. No God the heart for now.
Amen.
When I really try, I they call the state of Kuwait.
Okay.
Those sexual harassment in a saloon, the brother, now God no get for help with the woman them. But this thing, you don't start from the two small.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe talk to you so. The way virginate men at this world will not ever get a plan the men to not love safe. Na grip me virginate me. Run go. The village where me go up they talk to you so. This is stick by salon people, mostly the salon man them, it they say them blood. So if in the country go they demand them. So we cannot all man. So man them, this thing they inside them blood, how them able to talk for the woman them? No way. Like I they try for talk no more dish now say. Like when they use them points there so they will cut all that thing back for distract people and mind care and go other side. Then forget more who to they talk so. One line no do they, my brother. Now God get for help in a salon. We just say for the over 40 so we don't fall in victim parentia. I no go see no picking in a way they come up. We be select man go tamper out and they talk. So now God no get for help my brother. Now God get for help who picking them now in a salon. Oh, this thing is really serious a salon.
Very
serious. So
very.
how the country this all na swear. Now you see most of girl picking and papa. He don't go college. He don't suffer. He don't pay. Not to the way go for go harass her for sex and before he get a job. Not to pay for her. And mama would think papa na dem pay for her. They don't mean I don't come up fine. But he say I want work for make I able take care of myself and me people will suffer for me. He say before they get this job, I pass a little with you. The big allege of them back, but why you know they expect that they do so in that country. How do you go to first for the woman then? Like Zainab Sharif, he not talk lie. How the lady not talk one lie. The big one then God give for help them. what they do to other people in Pekin? So if they do unto them Pekin, then go agree. They no go ever accept. But then they do unto other people in Pekin, them. It's seriously sinful. Pekin they go school. If they call and say, come meet me now, was my game mark. We go now, see go visa. Now school on harassment, now office on harassment. He go sell. He thought he give Pekin small market self go sell safe. Then they harass her back.
You get the illegal themselves where they no one pay them and then they kill them now. Remember that issue in a betray be happen where they then use the lady don't kill her and left and they.
Yeah, daddy. Mr. Ali, one lie, no, did they? Why didn't they do this to their own sister? They say Mama Salon. No, not say Brother Salon, not say Papa Salon. And the Mama Salon, we carry the name. Then they treat today the Mama Salon because my own name the country gets. Why don't you do that? Very well, you see one thing, Papa, when they say Sharia law bad. But where them put the Sharia law, don't continue with this so. Trust me, Papa, we rape, then catch you. Government suspect you say rape. So my life and this day they pay for that. It is serious, either you lost your life or you lost one part by yourself. Or you thief. Yeah, also they are like I don't know what to get the left and I do the meat and the back. Ikres, because that hand the way take that in the way, you need to go with the next all. The hand it's not before you. Look at them picking there. Obuga than they are, Salon Boga than they are Boku, Ganya than they are, Nigeria than they are, but no one day I use it to the good quality picking. Ikres, I like it drink from if you see quality picking, the run common around because if you mistake, you go pay for that. What would they work for them? So, Papa, what would they are so would they work for them? Ask that full lies if your man in mistake make the attempt. You tell and say, you man want rape me. It is supporting man, made that talk himself no go police. It's not a lie like him, man. Yeah, it happen. It deny for a man flat. It like give me man. What did they think now for drive you? Or he left you, or you want to go get in trouble. But Salon de like today, then say we take this English principle. Now no more at this will continue. That have continue no Chris. You know, Chris. It's already prevents them picking, eh? Yeah, driver. Where driver, then they take driver na house for drive picking, girl picking for go to na school. If you get housemaid na house, the housemaid they go escort the driver with the picking for can go na. I like na college they go and they go escort. Say the girl go inside in college. If na college safe they go na college that. I swear to God alive. And they get escort. For go with her school. Where school time do you call? The driver come back with the housemaid back. For come pick her school, go with her house.
Anyway, you see, we really need for try for do something inside we yard, but this is very serious something. Thank you very much, my sister. I hope say this year so the one the way day before them go take and serious and we demand themselves go ready for support the woman them for let with this. Thank you very much and God bless you.
We don't fall a victim. We're picking now. We're struggling now for picking now. We're not victim there now.
Okay, my sister. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, good evening. This now we had where they discuss woman business inside the program today. You name me outside the call from. Hello?
Yeah, Aliu, this not concern. Yeah, Aliu, this not concern citizen. I call from Germany.
All right.
Yeah, I get you loud and clear, Aliu. First of all, make I congratulate you for the good job una they do. I really enjoy una fun, una can put the comedian. Sometimes you say why would I not go join Sarah them? How long they make comedy? Aliu, a very important the topic we carry today because I can watch you most because now you more kindere. I don't know if you man Jumbo Blah because he had for see anyway. So it's like I read all the speakers them which they don't talk concerning about the problem where they go on we had concerning about the big allegation where they allege say sexual harassment. But Ali, one thing I want make we understand now we had, let God help we.
Amen.
Yeah. Lack of job now we had don't create beaucoup problems them. Because most of the cries them where the woman and they cry, if you find out the lack of job, Ali, if you job not in the country, maybe one great person, maybe two people they want a big man them, allege them, they don't can hold job. We woman them for do. That woman get for go feed him in mama. Get for feed him picking them. He gets in 3, 4, 5 brothers them. Then big man go tell her say, first you do this before ever I do this job. Trust me, Aliu. That woman they go do that thing. Then he go take a decade. They're not gonna know nothing about that because he really want continue for survive. Because we had job no day. So a situation like this, Aliu, you feel say that woman, if they go do anything, he go get by talk am?
No.
Good. Then, if that woman not able to talk am, because now one allegor now don't come, and your own thing don't come out, then what if it don't happen 1930, everything now they come to the one green person. And when they're not able to know it, that man, they not even ask them, they not even interview them, or let them know. If not so it be, or if not so it be. So sometimes we had, whenever something come up, everybody elect. Me, I did say that everybody can slow down and then try pause for know the detail of what will happen before ever any other person they voice out, because maybe this way happens. So if you check this no, just like what I tell you so. That person says what this here happen so now. Maybe if they ask a different people go tell you. So if Bona Aliu, that na the contribution that the way they give on this issue about this sexual harassment where they happen at the country.
All right.
And Ali, although today, not to the time this problem mind, because me, you have to do anyway.
And for beer and Sunday, you go blow mind, yeah?
Sunday, I go blow mind, but today, that this contribution, I go give that.
Thank you very much, and let me limit on to that contribution, the no more.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
No problem, Ali. Thank you very much. I'm happy for getting you, brother. Keep
all right, Mr. Glady for talk to you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Hello, good evening. This now we had. You name and inside the call from. Hello? The way you call, make sure so you listen to the phone, not to the TV or your other extra phone. Good evening. You name and inside the call from.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
Praise God, are you safe?
What's happening to Justin? What's happening to Justin?
Justin sort of busy small now that make.
I can like way to take part for Valentina because I can enjoy and bad.
Okay, you Justin know? Busy now that make you not able to join me.
Okay. Anyway, me I go start off with this. Now a very good job when they do, because now we the women them. Now we una they try for defend. And una they make let we voices them be heard. You see. First of all, I will start with President Julius Maada Bio in what we say in government go ensure that man them we go rape woman them. They not get no place in a society. And they go be jail. That particular what we talk. Why we not they see action? Why we not they see a lot of robust action then? You understand? Mm-hmm. How long gonna they talk every day in the program? Will they follow una every day? When they talk about issues then there's here that what is it? That lady issue and several people then where they come where they say they're not victims then they talk when they put them on, you know, when they see any action, why they look at some other people them, then they get at them, and why they not they look at this one who they see every day they on social media. I believe say the president in wife where they head that campaign where they say hands off our girls. You know, how committed it be? How committed? They don't go talk say they know they look on a program. They know they watch una they try for make una portray this thing here. So they follow una, they know they do nothing. So actually, then just left the people then to themselves. They don't do anything. And they try for talk say, we they ask for more, we boost action for make them respond, to even them problems they are way on address, like some of the victims them way already when I don't make them get voice now on a forum, then they come out the one old we had, we they see them, we they talk of this, when they go over and over. How many times they want to talk about this? You want to tell me say they know they see, they know they hear, they know they witness, what thing they want to do for them people they are so.
Then say they're not being go police, so now that make.
Waiting?
And say the people are not being go police. They need evidence.
No. Well, I think say I don't know with much knowledge when he gets. I mean, waiting una don't put alone. Una get one or two things them. We don't show say una get even much evidence over the entire so. You see, because like I tell you so, I don't work in that country. I know what it mean. You see, like. Places like SLBS, all their side and they went now SLBC. Now the most vulnerable place them. Whose place they went now? Their offices them. Then waiting self, we just vulnerable to them men they also. Then can do it something and the woman they shame. Some people they shame for come forward. You know how many people then they don't silent, we don't know they talk, then they suffer inside, because when somebody don't sexually rape, you understand somebody, it affects them in different ways. Me, I don't want for all, the time because other people they get for talk. But anyway, they plead to the government of Julius Maada Bio, anywhere where they head the program, where they say hands off our girls. Not to for just, where they go get them fatty money there. Not to for just, they talk say, will they do this, then at the end of the day, when they don't Allah, say, they not do nothing, will they beg them, make them follow up, make them listen to them while so their voices them. Waiting that they talk so now something we don't happen to them. Anybody where say you get proof of what you they talk. When they come forward to with the proofs them, make them see into them. Make them not only they go attack people them. Look like that other man. We not they said they talk say proof not they, but with that man waiting name Kamarimba, they're not hold on for how many years. Proof they?
Yeah.
We not proof yet.
Mm-hmm.
So make them look into this. Una they talk on. I make a lep una, but God go bless una. Una they bring out the thing so. Anybody where they say una na APC program, una na this una. I mean, now una work una they do. Una conscience then clear. So una go ahead and I give una bravo.
Thank you very much, man.
Let God bless you.
God bless
and let you tell Justina, do say the next time I want to see him. Yeah?
All right, no problem, man.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, Aliu.
Yes, please reduce the volume of the other thing we listen to, yeah?
Okay.
Thank you. So,
Yeah,
your name outside the call from, please.
Yeah, I can't call from the UK.
All right, and welcome to the program and make a point.
Yeah, let God bless you and a good job when they do. Just like we in the woman, it's like that first girl will be the talk. But out in the abuse woman in a salon, not true talk. Not to like most of the officers already so they get rooms them, they get paid them at the office them. You go and then college back at the same thing. I'll be say go free tour, I'll go do some business and I see some young girls and come buy things sent to me and when they explain it and then pass them what they go through. End of the day, they're not gonna decide for go reports. Now only God knows for sorry for me in our country. They begin the girl tell me say in the look for 2 mark and the teacher tell us they pay 2.5 and we not get the money pass to the in charge the outer. I believe say then top side they don't get for discipline for if you enable discipline from the top, take hand on. Now it's a big disaster in our country. It is from the top. Now from the top, they get for start to calm down, but no go start from down take up. It's not possible. And in the end of the day, we see starting to go through a lot. And enough of this so. Okay. And we then go for reports because they come on a poor background. They don't get nobody will fight for them. They don't get right. So they say they're scared for go reports. Then they take you go to police station, they go talk, say what you go do at the post in place. If you get used to police, if you go to the place, you know if you don't go report, if you don't accept for you, no mean say we go to the place, if you go do a certain day, and no fear. So any woman, say woman, na your mama, na your sister, na you anything. So now only no more God get for help we. So let God continue for the bless on our program and continue bless we all. Let us change we attitude them. We have to change we attitude. We all let the police safety. Now we all and we salon good now for anyway bad. Now we only bad for. Inside the way they say salon man rape. Now we can't say we don't put. Now we make you don't put bad. But when they say good, now salon don't good. So we girls and they go through a lot. They go sorry for another country there. Then they begin they go through a lot. Then they take the advantage because they begin. If some begin they sell Gary, sell Kulwata on the streets. Some man they go take the advantage because of the poor. When I big people back home, when they go do anything, they say about I see one picking also I did on the place. I think I 13 of fish picking, then put on a village. They picking get belly. I said let go report the picking at police. They don't take the people go to the village. They say na family issue. Back left the picking it don't back in the village. 13 years of fish picking small picking.
I got sorry for you all. Thank you very much, my brother.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Hello, good evening. Your name and inside the call from?
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to We Are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How they do, Papa?
Tell God thank you yourself.
Tell God thank you, now thank you for the hope. My name Jaya, so I call from Kuwait.
Okay, Jaya too. Waiting at your point, make your point.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad for this program, yeah. Papa, me say where they talk to you, so me say now one victim. One side they don't what accurate and call PMO. I be go buy form day for go do nursing course. So they say all man forget sababu business. And I say what's that the sababu? I mean I exam with the sit. They say yes, we will sit exam. If of post so they put the work out for you, then kind funny stuff then they. Now say okay. So now me daddy go meet to me auntie. He say well in sabi posting day. Now go find one man. Then go show me to the man. Now I say me I don't favor this idea. I say I go sit the exam. Me and I me believe. So now one day, the man say let me go meet in office. Now go there. Now I say well, let me go there study. This, that. Now I talk. Now I say I no get problem with the study. So waiting are you will get for take by this exam. Now I say well, me, let me go sit the exam, and need to go talk. Now I say okay. So one day I mean that this la exam, I must see one for letting gear because all thing a bribe that side day. All thing a bribe business. Now go meet her, now go ask her. Now see me that this say for ask you, I must go want for all. Now I say that they no matter. That no matter, the only thing left to me. That's what you mean, all thing left to me. Now I say, if I know in a mature, dancing are not mature. Talk like again, go straight to the point. Well, if me no say most of me company they turn not so, now this, that, now they lay down for them, then the big man in our office, now say, God forbid. Now say, if now for that, they look at me, don't go. Now take me back and I go. I don't ever go to my office again. Why go sit the exam? God make her pass the exam. So I don't pass the exam. I don't explain give me auntie. I don't explain give me daddy. I say me go do a my way. God go make her succeed without him. So now why don't pass the exam? I go tell me daddy. Me daddy go meet me auntie go meet and I go tell I. Then go tell me auntie how me not serious. How me go make sure so then drop me by the cause. Me not serious. Me need to go na office. Say me not have for no safe. Then me auntie go meet me, I go bulldoze pa me. I say, wait. I say, I no be one explain. I say, I go explain this one. I say, that man, I go na office, they go harass me about sex. I say, I make a stop for go na office. I say, me go do a my way. Me no say if na exam, you don't go through the process, you don't pass. You don't. Waiting at the sex with me for now me auntie say me for don't tell her earlier. Now I say well now this not the issue. Now I make her stop for going to office. I say me go me away God day. Okay, now you go tell me auntie, you go make sure say me then drop me by because the process not do it because after exam we for go for interview. After the interview, for go sit another exam. Yes. So now you go tell me auntie that word, now me auntie go tell me, now I say God, they know to God. I say me I dey go try. I say but me need to go na your office again. I know I for no nothing but uncle go the interview, they say na 50% they want. Brother Ali, why they talk to you so no ask me no question in any kind difficult question. Now about me primary school and secondary school or attend and they ask me but now answer the question. So after the interview now, 2 weeks, results can come out. Now go down to go check. Then go give me 49%. 49%. So I can get it 49%. I meet one by the mate on the way now. You na woman not to man, I meet the woman. Now I ask her, I say, well, when me get 49%, waiting our own position now. Now I say, then a 50% say they allow. 49%, it means you fail. I say, and I say, yes. Now I say, okay. But I began 3 of me company, the woman and they go take the class, so see the exam. The one began 30%. The one began 39%. The one began 40%. When me beat the all two enter for the course. Me we get 49% and drop me because I not agree for enter to wait till they say I do I not agree do am. The 2 they enter for the course, me I drop. Don't PMO. Now in that need the happen so. I go meet me auntie, I explain to her, and I go meet the man. The answer wengi. Not in business. Now I make him be tell me auntie say me not serious. Now me auntie but that picking say one karasa. Now I make you no can I office again. Why for do that? In that listen as lay show waiting them for fend for ile yepa. Now I say no me don't like pana. In 8 posts where they lie. And I go begin to back by me until me go meet business. Now I say don't forget about the talk. Me brother me a stress. The stress make me begin to market I go sell. A stress I go sell paper, daily mail paper. They could not go school.
My sister, the story
I say why you country for this so? Why we country for this so? You go na school na problem. You want go find work na problem. You want go do something way for your future tomorrow na problem. Now that don't lead we for inside this Arab country. For no more. Because we country they stress we. Now don't inside people in country back na so stress. But yeah, we they get the stress here, but we they say alhamdulillah. Because at least we be there in our country, we not able to hand 1 million safe. But yeah, they get the stress, but they get the money. We tell God thank you. It's not easy for you.
My sister, let God
but
protect
tell God
you.
thank you. Amina.
Thank you very
It's
much
not
and
really
God
easy
bless
for
you.
you.
I know.
Amen.
Okay, my sister, thank you.
Una self, una thank you. Justin also.
A day, oh, Justin, day. At the up and down, I make you able to join me it.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, self, thank you.
Yes, the line still open, +232 79421437. You know, it's you. Now, so back for Kolwata and 1,000 euros. This speaking, they go school. We read that report say back. If they go school for Cambeg water na neighbor place no more. Kolwata and 1,000 euros. This man go tamper with them. Small primary picking. Kolwata and 1,000 euros and then tamper with them for. Hey, you know, it's you. Hello, good evening. This now we had your name outside the call from.
Yes, so our concerned citizen they call. I come from the Netherlands.
All right, welcome to the program.
Anyway, I tell Una thank you for the good job the owner they do. We're glad for Una. Whether Una na APCO, Una not to APCO, but the good work Una they do, God will reward Una family. God will reward Una.
Amen.
Waiting to go on our country. This topic here, so now. Everybody, when a woman, get something for talk about this.
I tell you.
Even we are victim them. But the only thing, if they say, then they choose, like waiting and they do. If a person do the bad things the way then they do in that country, Let them pass the law to everybody. But Sunday, wetin dey happen in our country is so pathetic. I don't know really wetin dey happen. But the only thing wey we get, like them days there wey we don begin for pray, we dey pray for the bad people in our country. Let God expose them. Anybody wey na bad person, let God expose her. Na that no more. And we dey pray for girl pikin them. And we dey pray for we country. God go remove the bad people in our country. They no go see 2023. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah.
Bye. Hello, good evening. Your name and also you call from this now we had.
Thank you very much. My name is Aminata.
Okay.
I call from Germany.
All right, Aminata, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you. First of all, I want for say una plenty thank you here, Justin, for the good work una they do for we and for the things that una they bring to we who don't know about. But what thing they happen now we had, it's not easy. Sexual harassment, nobody no go say, no woman no dey na salon we go say, you need a face incident there. Even inside the school step, it happen. Like me, I no go want say it don't happen to me because I explain now. Solution not there for that. So then it don't pass. But what we get for say is that even these sexual harassments they continue, how we picking again for go up to marry another country? You need to even get career on your own. Because some of free will they go school, we get some things they will want to do. But due to that, we drop everything. Like me, when they talk Aliyu, I left school because of sexual harassment. I don't want to do for pussy one on want. I left school because of I don't want go. I don't know how to put it anyway. They say it's sad. I'm really, really sorry.
Really sorry.
But all the same, we left with case them to God Almighty. God Almighty na get the final say, na in the judge. Everything at this world waiting to go on, either good or bad. Me, I left my case to God Almighty. Talk no go bring and come back, or talk no go remedy the situation we don't pass. But more just left and so. We just go pray now. Let God make the big one the way they before, because even the first lady will not see anything. Answer for our girls, maybe not for young girl picking, may safe. Because not for the picking of salon. Because if it affect for the picking of the country, Kadija in case until now we don't know how you don't pass safe. So then they you in avoid. Every day rape they happen. No nothing. Me and sister them if the action where they take now due to political issue. If you post it there against them, now you the law go all. If you know they against them, if you do bad thing, then go skip them. So now dirty game politics they play na salon. But one day God go show that get the truth. And that's me get for say.
Thank you very much, my sister. Go easy, and get over them, yeah?
By the grace of God.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good evening. This now we had the name and who side you call from?
Hello, good evening or good morning. I call from Switzerland.
Okay. This now we had. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I really enjoy una program every day. I dey listen, una dey watch una. Like whether they say salon business, the first time we then they start, then they see all man they raise voice, all man they DBN after 2-3 days all say good on. The same thing with that lady they talk then the Pikachu salon business. Because look that thing we happen na La Kailan. Therefore raise point this hands of our girls we didn't talk about. Me I not see nothing way they happen at that country about hands of our girls and money making. Primary chief rape don't know who la. They rape that lady in Arakela, they not go no come up behind that. Even that picky, that small picking issue, they just start to just go down like soul left lost by water. No easy. Let God help who country. But really, this is not easy.
Thank
I
you.
tell you, thank you. Who now they update with most of the things that really happen in that country. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very much
thank
for
you very
always
much,
participate. Okay, God bless you. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Now I under back, this mamina Awatalo, then go bans the most param, almost man them go rape am. At the end of the day, nothing no come up behind. Now also we see people in case that pick where they talk about that 1,000 UN Kolwatade. Yeah, then carry the case gonna Lumley FSU. In fact, when the journalists they call the police self, they answer and call self. They left down turn the mammy then say nothing no they come up behind that day. Because the one way do unto the picking get strength. Get strength in a sense, it get small thing. But poverty, you poor, then you go get them kind of case and for nothing, you don't come up a buffy. I tell God thank you because the woman they now don't begin get zeal for pull things in their mind and talk about waiting at them problem. But easy. I get 5 more minutes for go. The line still open. +232 79421437 +232 79421437. The number where you can call, and then you add your voice inside the program where they talk about this issue of sexual and gender-based violence, where plenty people don't they go through then kind big problem there. So but sometimes the man can say no it not happen, no not to so it be, but anyway you get other people we still believe say then things say so they happen.
I really disappointed from some of with Sierra Leone brothers and sisters them where they go around they talk say where they prove. Allah, I wish some of una, if it don't happen to una 10, 15, 20 years ago, long una see the bitterness of it. Long una taste just small of it. See what you know want do.
Hello, good evening. Name me outside the call from.
Hello, Ali, how you do, my brother?
Tell what thank you. How yourself, my sister?
Yeah, na Memuna they call from Holland.
Okay, Memuna, how you do? How the evening?
No bad myself.
Thank God.
Brother, my brother, this thing will no side for begin. The pain too much. The pain deep, my brother. But anyway, let them go. They say in a APC will not care as long as we get side for pull some of this stress. We also get help. I can always say this. The one they Sierra Leone, they not get help. The first lady in answer for our girls, I don't talk her. I think now they for yesterday, I seen her for him picking them. In order for the woman them. Because the example where they for sex, they know they set them. Inside the house, where they say their own house. If your house not safe, how you expect for protect another person's house? Let them begin this rape first, begin unto themselves. Let them not make them APC versus SNPP. Let them make them for we the woman that depend too much. We own group harassment from school, workplace, even if it is sell-safe market. Imagine you put orange na here, somebody want go buy your orange, you want Quincy Bobby before you buy your orange.
Yeah.
What kind of thing down there? You go back again, say you go to a village to a family member, your uncle or your cousin, your uncle picking one can sleep with you. When you talk, your uncle a vex, but you don't pull the family.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. It's rampant. No sign no day for we the girl picking there for hide na Sierra Leone. No safe sign no day. Like I miss what they talk so. The reason why no able land Quran, the power they can me go to for go land Quran, and they ever forget. Now the power abuse me. Just go friend Krachli for land Quran. Can you imagine? Some person calling himself a godly person.
painful.
The pain is too much. We will not be able to say we they get justice right now, this time for we. But we want justice for the young one the way they come. We want justice, make the rape slow down. You know? Every country get rapists. Even all our people in the rape. But you know, rampant like those Sierra Leone rampant. It's like a disease.
You know,
Inside the family,
the case of rape
outside,
the case of rape now we had, they don't pass the coronavirus inside we had.
I already done that, at least in done there. But what do we get for doing this rape here? Mostly it happen between the big ones there, at their office them. The one that will get higher institution at the country, then you come out there now, you go now to the layman, where one buy patch granite from you, from small picky, abuse we. So I don't know what we get for do. Just like waiting this platform where they create so. Now from there we they able, they pull with voice, and una they rally for we, maybe God go church mother be your heart. Or the next minister where they listen we say no, enough is enough. Lord, do something about this. Not only the answer for our girls, therefore make many rules for protect we the girl, we because forget about we the old one, the old and they not go rape we again. Some of the old people and maybe they under the vulnerable. What about they think but them picking the way what we call now autism? The one they wouldn't say get small mental problem. What they they think for they only worse.
They can just do it in a corner and do it in the one for do and left them.
Trust me, and one time I hear back again, they say they rape boy picking them back again. I said, when Sierra Leone reach there again, boys again?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really worst. I'm telling you, Ali, this is worst. I don't know what thing caused this. If these things they're not left, they swear too much na that country, they will need for the pray, like how Mami Dumbe Abise. More continue to pray. It's too much, my brother. They pain too much. Like how they talk so now me know do how they feel. Because of this corona, I'm not able to go me therapy. Because now the only side and the way they able to go talk. Because now white people where they feel me pain. Because when you talk among with the black, some man get young pain, but they laugh, they smile. Now like oh they so with they fight this down, everybody they share in pain. But it deep, the wound is deep, Aliu. It deep. We just care for pray for the country. And me every day they pray for una and bless una with justice, let una not give up. Anyhow then call una. Me no say pure Sierra Leone, you need to look for party, they look for green, white, and blue. Why they go? Have they deny me nationality? Are they claim Liberia or I claim Ghana? Because when you hear these two countries, then they unite themselves. But when they say Sierra Leone, always they deny. Now when I talk me Creole, they say, oh, you not Sierra Leone. I say yes. Why are they hiding my identity? Because it's shameful. I'm not proud for be a Sierra Leone among outsiders. But now, when I give me the voice for be a Sierra Leone, because I not join many organizations at this country. Are they alone? Are they with white people? Because it's shameful, when they Google Sierra Leone on the map, my brother, the richest, they always ask me, what he bring you as in a war? What the war done? Why you know they go? How go able go? One for some of the people that will abuse you. What be they pass them, touch your breast, touch you as they say you don't rape. Then they some of them go call, they ask you back for same for them 50 euro. You know, kind church than down there.
My sister, let God make una overcome this pressure. You know, easy.
I just left the line for other people. It's painful,
I know, I know.
Me fatabio the answer for a girlfriend not be no more for your house. You know what some of we, you know the if they listen, you know. Because they say you for clean your house before you go clean outside. You know, let it begin first. Inside your house for begin clean. When they begin all them out, then with the truth they come out for this rape. It's too much now. We don't pass Indian. India where they rape us all. We don't beat Indian. I'm telling you.
Yes,
it's like they go worse. The people are not go school. They watch YouTube. They watch documentary and see the waiting for change in this country. Now it's too much, Aliu. You only let God bless you now and not forget about the program where they say, Lord, try back for people we own charity program where everybody go to contribute. We own our fans. Like me, I don't belong to we had now.
All right, we look into that day. We don't begin work on that but we still try for put things in place and count on the appropriate time, yeah?
No problem. I will send message now. Was up over it back. Yeah. So now for take your agree Justy from tell Justy let come. I will miss him.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Stay blessed. Bye.
All right, you too. Bye. We'll take 2 more calls and then we go wrap up the program. Let's see if I can fix this inside the program.
I'm really disappointed. And some of we Sierra Leone brothers and sisters them, where they go around, they talk say, where the proof. Eh Allah, I wish some of una, if it don't happen to una 10, 15, 20 years ago, Lord una see the bitterness of it. Lord una taste just small of it. Thing where you no want do, where somebody they do unto you. Now again, now we don't understand say some of una na party una leg. Now we understand say some of una no they put the people them force at all. Na party una they put force. This is an uptight. If you get problem with what they say, hey, can me go court? Oh yes, can me go court or can me go police? Today, I see a lot of Sierra Leonean women them. I talk with some Sierra Leone women them, where they do unto them. Yes, I talk with some of them, where they do unto them. Even if una go on my page, on my Facebook page, the video I make yesterday where I talk about little bit of me own story. Few women then go to the right say yes, then safe it happened to them. And I talk with few women them. Now, because of the so-called Somafuna, we no get sense, we're senseless. They go around like a yo-yo, pium, 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 pium. They talk all sorts of rubbish. Una they make now some woman in the afraid for come out. Because of una they tell them say, where the proof? Where the proof? Then tell you say, see what you not ready for. You they get proof that moment day. You they get camera that moment day. Where the proof? Una want see, una want know the proof? If na some of una picking and pull drugs per so, una go they ask where the proof? Or if na some of una sisters them be the church them be them. Church them side them when they no want. Una go they ask where the proof? Now una the first people that we go pull close for come out for faith. But because he not reach to una, he not step now una told them. He not knock una door them. Now he make una they go around. Like a yo-yo. Like how they put salt and bilolo. Now so some of una they behave right now. Please. Una expect una safe. And una mind una business. Una pull this out of politics. This is not the time about politics. Now I make first lady when Fatima Bio carry it hands off our girls. And not carry it hands off our girls for APC, for SLPP. No, never. Hands off our girls. Now for the entire Sierra Leone. Yes? Please. Una mind una business. Una way they go around, they talk, say, oh, proof not they. Where the proof? Proof my foot. Because it not happen to some of una. If it happen to some of una, una know how some of we suffer for survive. Una know what they do to some of we for survive. Una declares. Una declares. Or some of una, that una cheap popularity una defend. Una they come out, they talk, say, proof not they. Hello. Una stop. Una mind una business. Una mind una business. Put the people in force. Not put party first. This is not all about politics. Hey, Sierra Leone woman, they wanna come out and talk. Lord will fight this. This now we fight. This is not a politics fight. This is not about APC or SLPP or NGC or C4C. No. This is about yourself. Yes. The disrespect so that we don't give you. Even if you not come out for call their names them, come out and say your story. If you don't want to see your face, come out and say your story. You no need for shame. Because look how you did today. You're a better person today. That person will be done do until yesterday. Usa ide. Ide 6 feet. Yes. That person will be done do until you usa ide. Maybe you get stroke. That person will be done do until you usa ide today. Maybe not the poorest. Sign for sleep safe you no get. Think for it safe you no get. Come out and talk, ladies. Una no afraid them monkey their way. Some of the way they go around. They agama lizard their way they go around. They talk say where they prove. Prove my foot. Please, una mind una business. If una no get nothing for say, some of you are victim, una mind una business. Please, this is not an appetite. If you get problem with this video, hey, you can curse me for all I care. I don't give a I don't give a monkey. You can curse me by your business. I don't care because the curse not the left for me. Me and Zainab. Yes, I know me safe. Okay? Because that is now professional for course. Now so una don't day for come out for people. Hey, you go meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before you try me. Yes? God bless you.
Exactly. Oh, this not a matter of APC, SLPP talk. This na thing where they unbug the woman them. Imagine they go rape 50 almost years of age, 58 years, yes? Now at a low 58 years of age woman. The other time, then go rape one old mommy. Look one video we been waiting. The mommy not even they talk fine. The young bobo go na village, go jam the domot parent, go inside, go rape the mommy. Pass way they run after and go catch him. The mommy for talk, you know able to talk. He go seize advantage param na village. You know easy from all ages, from baby to mommy. All man they feel the pain, but this thing so this menace inside we had. This kind chronic disease inside we had. But anyway, God will see woman then too. I think say I can't left una now. Una thank you. For una don't take una time and some of una don't explain una story them. It's not easy. It's really not easy. But una thank you. At least una don't get small relief for talk and me believe all una story them. So let God bless una. Let God make una relief. Let God make this kind of stress come out now una aid. And let una picking them. Let we picking them not face that kind of sickness in this country. Una thank you. We hope say the law no go pick face. We hope say the law no go there for who that day against the government of the day. We hope say the law no go there for one political party. Or we hope say the law no go there for who that no link body or jam body with you waiting na the party. Let us see who that there on the line. Good evening. You name me outside the call from this now we are.
Good evening. This is a concern to Sierra Leone. I don't listen to this on the program when they talk about this sexual violence. You know, one thing I make for say, if we family then now we are na Sierra Leone, if they start for cover the one that we the inside with family them with the rape like me, I got raped at a very young age. I don't know when was it, and the person get the bold mind. Why don't you big woman? I don't dey in my 30s. Now the time the person call me, they confess and they beg me. And my mama in family then. Now for my mama in family side. And my mama in family then because now them cousin, because now them brother. I talk to them about this. I tell them say this now happen with me. How come when I not be know? Nobody able give me answer. Nobody able talk. My mama don't die. So it's like nobody able talk. And this person, I mean, my mind cousin. It's so painful. Sierra way, they really need to stand up and try to fetch this thing. It really they affect me. You know, some if we don't get real experience and way then be bad. Then follow your family member, your person where they call uncle, tell you say, I do this and this to you inside your great granny in home. So 10. I can't recall because I was a child. But we family them, then they up at them people there. Then they wait and say because of family. We they suffer. We they suffer. Then we people like stop this business, this things for begin to say, not taboo, not to taboo. Also not taboo, it's not taboo, you don't judge me in the first place. But not to taboo. It's not taboo for talk about and why for do I'm not a taboo. We need for the government really need to stand up and make a strong foundation for women there. Women they really they suffer. Women they really they suffer. Some of them they go through depression and anxiety because of all late and then we don't pass our life. When you start for leave, you pass, become your present. It's so painful. It's so painful and heart-rending. They would see the same thing just they continue, the circle just around, the same thing and just they continue at the country. Same thing. Let government, me, because this answer of our girls are not seeing nothing. The only thing was seeing a dance and they go and dance and make party. It's so painful why they see them thing and then me as a victim, and I know say other victim then they, Sierra Leone, we need help. Let we put politics aside. Let we forget about all politics. Let women and our salon, let we stand up. A lot of us are going through a lot of pain because of this sexual harassment, because of this rape issue. You know, it's so painful. And some of we don't get knife for talk. We family now don't tell and they will take action for we. We need the government for stand up for we and fight for we. Now just that we get for because
Hello?
this is just yeah.
Okay, now listen to me. Did you get me?
Get you rest.
Yes. Take deep breath. Go inside and out. Okay. So now count for me 1 to 2. 1, 2. Count them like you count.
1.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. So now listen to me. You know, say you are a strong woman. Yes, you strong. You don't overcome already. You are a winner. Okay? The perpetrator is a loser. And it go end up for beg to you. You are a very, very strong woman. Okay? Take this spirit this night and say you don't win already. It's not easy for put them na the back, but try fall her like paper and throw them na in face. If you did before the glass, fold the paper throw them na the person in face that one day. In a loser and you a winner. You agree with me?
It's not easy.
I know, but you don't win the battle.
Come on, I live with once a very bad depression and anxiety. Where I take like 6 medication a day, 2 in the morning, 4 at night. Can you sleep? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Then we see other people and we don't feel we set not impact off the wall. We they get them medication and they have help.
Yeah.
What about the one in Africa who don't get there? They don't get a facility, they don't get that help there when they need. You know, it's so hard ending. What are they go through and all any other woman go through and because it's painful, because it's so painful.
Very painful.
You know, they look inside, they feel so, and they look inside, say you're dirty.
Yeah.
You know, it's so painful. They wouldn't see the same thing just happen. It happened to small picking them back. It's so you know, at least let it try to stop this thing. Let it try to do something. Let it try to take action to stop this thing here. So because in the morning, really morning, some more free.
So this not a thing now, yeah? You know, most of the time, when some of them things that can happen, it's nice that now people them they get in mind for talk. But still, we get plenty. We still afraid for talk because when they come out and talk, you get the society.
You talk to me people and to me auntie. Even this year, I tell them, I talk to them back. You know, then they ask me why you get depression and anxiety. What's they happen with you? Now ask them. I don't ever ask una brother, una cousin we rape me. Una don't ever call a family meeting and ask her why he do am. Why you put in a disposition of so? I don't ever do it. No, nobody no get mind. Before they come and back.
You're not easy. But God will make una get over it. Yeah? So before I left you, I'm not going to left you in this kind of way. Yeah, until I feel so you feel okay. Yeah, you feel relief more.
Don't worry, I can take my medication then.
Yeah, before even
I
you
just
take
sleep, I
them,
dey
I
take
want
my
you get
medication then.
relax first, and then let you just take the bad breath out. Just relax.
Because I want call earlier on, but the thing they play in my mind, like I go able to talk,
I know.
It's so
I know.
anyway. I say mama we don't born two girl picking there. I don't want to see them go through the continent. Anyway. Thank you for getting
I
my
just the
program
feeler now,
and
me
I
not to
hope
the right person for able for cancel you. But you
no
know this
worry,
program,
no worry. Are they on that? Are they on counseling? Are they on a lot of stuff about that?
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much, and we hope
Thank
say you will
you.
get the goodness out of everything. Yeah, go easy. Yeah.
I mean,
God
thank
bless
you so much.
and
Una,
sleep
thank you for
well.
bringing this program out. And I hope soon I will continue with this. And I will talk and God will make the right people of hear this talk. Then go hear and then go stand up for we the woman then and Sierra Leone.
By God in power, you know.
I pray let God bless una for what una they do so. It's una they do so. It's very, very important to some of we. Una thank you. Let God bless una.
God bless you
Please,
too.
una not stop this program for sake of anybody or for sake of anything. Una continue with her.
Okay.
Because una they do a great job. If somebody no hear you from salon, maybe somebody go hear you from the international community and go can help with you man in a salon.
By the grace of God.
Thank you.
Thank you too. God bless you. Have a very good night. Wow. This now we had. You know, the woman and the cry. Where we can talk, say, somebody talk just on at the program, say, you know, the woman in the cry and then say mama salon, so the country they cry. Because they say mama, they not say papa or brother. So mama salon they cry, we heard the cry. This now exactly what come out at the last point of the program. Woman they cry because of the kind of bitterness we don't go through. And most of them things they are so they rape, they are so now they fumble them, keep not talk, this, that. I don't see say somebody don't go mad for this thing inside we had. They rape him in own self uncle and not able for stand that. Imagine the kind of stigma and everything. He go mad, he crazy. He crazy because he not able for take him up. So I want for say to all the women that we don't talk about them, story them this net. Una very strong. Let God go now that spirit of boldness, that strongness. Let una continue for be the lioness. Very strong. Una really, really, really strong. You know, sometimes in the way person they cry, not feel say na weakness. It they pull them out for it gets back that refreshed spirit. So I don't regret them that this program will bring and come to you today. I don't regret them. You know, with this last caller, I just think say no more. One day we forget this kind of program one time per month. We go they come up and we get specialists when a counselor. We go they come, you know, talk to people them. Let it be like a clinic like for the woman them no more. Let we talk about them stress there so when they go through inside we yard. Plenty women they get pain at their chest, but they not get the mind, they not get the zeal for talk about them. Me and Justin and the team, we go discuss about this and see how best we can able for bring this program come to you. If now one time per month safe, then they go fine. At least let we talk to the woman them about this particular thing. Una thank you for one I don't take una time for joining we inside the program today. God bless we all. Strong woman, strong nation. I love una all and let God bless una and God bless we are. My name na Aliyu. Then say half education is dangerous. So For just start with we and left we half per we project, nothing we self no good. One way how you go continue for support we for let we grow to we highest peak, na for support we in all angle. Well, we don't create another channel where we call Sexy New Looks. This one we dey do here for woman. We dey show you how to make different African and European plates them, as well as different other things them. Well, if you really sure say you na one fan of we yard, do ya? I want you go now inside your YouTube app and then you search for Sexy New Looks. Tap there and then it will take you to the page. When you reach the page, you press the red subscribe button. When you press am, you come over to the bell and press the one with all. As you do that, it done. That don't really show say you dey support we yard for let we grow to the highest peak. Thank you for where you don't help we for make we channel them grow.